Okay, hopefully this is like 10 times better.
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
So yeah, there's no more background noise much, hopefully. Okay.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll...
Okay, cool. There shouldn't be any of that windy background noise anymore, hopefully.
I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Ah, that's what this is.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
What's all that shouting going on about?
Here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. I see. A switch reset everything. Good to know. Revelio. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. What's next?
Easy.
Revelio.
God damn it, there's a chest over there. Can I move it while I'm on it? No. No, I don't think so. What? I think I got killed. Yeah. Gotcha. Does that mean there was a special thing in here as well?
Revelio.
Yes. Good job I checked. Oh, there's a... Okay. Bring it over here first. Whoa! Yeah!
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Hell yeah. Cha cha cha. Okay. Let's wear it, shall we? Kind of. I am a fan. I'm a big fan of the mask. I'm also not a fan of the mask. If that makes sense. That owl's quite cool. That's also cool. It fits the. Let's go with the owl. Strawberry wing charms.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance? Why not?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
You're already looking at it.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Cool. Right now, Monsieur Sébastien. Go. I guess the hall remains unlocked, just in case you ever
On another adventure,
forgot
are we?
those things. Like the chests.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Cool.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous,
Oh.
we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Whoa.
Not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
Oh, he 1000% will. Yeah, I'll talk to you right now because he's going to go do that now. Hey, Ominous, he's doing it now. Fuck's sakes. Oh my god. Come talk to me if you think he's doing anything horrible. Yes, he's doing it now. Right now. I'm telling you now. Fuck. Oh my god. Right, fire and waste. Let's just check. Any quests? Nope. Any quests? Yes. Beating a curse.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Alright, no need to shout, Jesus.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb, and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Sure.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
You say
Thank you
that.
for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Say it's been abandoned for centuries. So, like, wildlife would have gotten in. Oh, it's there. Okay. Perfect.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
I've already done it. Why is the map not? Oh, this is annoying. I think I read about this. So if I save, then load that save. It should update to my unlockables.
What's up your sleeve this time, Merlin?
Yes. Cool. It worked. What was a treasure vault? I will check for shinies though. I'll take those shiny cat things. Boom, 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 boom. You.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Okay. Potatoes, potatoes.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay. Cool. I thought I'd have to put them on all 4 pillars.
Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Revelio.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Feet.
Revelio.
To beats. Feet turn into beats. All my feet turn to beats. Hopefully not, because I like my feet. When they're not beats.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Ooh. Troll.
Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
How do I get up there? Oh, do you reckon that's the way out from... up here?
Lumos.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Repairing.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Nice. Trolls be living in here.
sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
I wonder how to get to that side room then. Up in that little bit.
Revelio.
So there's a chest in there. Oh, okay, that's where I came down, so it's up here. Gotcha.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Cool. Oh, I can't. There we go. Let's get out of here before he can teleport.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope.
Hogwarts map. This one, then this one.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
That's right. Yeah, level 36. Oh, there's another one here. Summer's cold. Yeah, this is the last one in Hogwarts, I think. There's the main quest, obviously, but... I slept out here all night.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
How do these work? Oh, okay.
You didn't see that.
That's still pretty good. I do need to get the hundreds though. Oh,
That's the way
wow.
to do it.
Right.
That wasn't what I wanted to see. That's the way to do it.
Oof. Oof.
Seems I got the better of you.
No. Pinch Smedley. Get out of here.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Mark. Oh, as if.
That's the way to do it.
Okay. Yeah! Eat it.
What a remarkable shot. That's the way to do it. That wasn't what I wanted to see.
Okay.
You didn't see that.
Whoops.
Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Thanks.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Bring him on. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Revelio.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here.
Cool, that's another challenge done.
Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this time? Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
That's not really its fault either.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Compulso. Revelio.
I thought I did that one. Yeah, I did.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Cool. Let's go get some hawk lamps. And there's a chest in there.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, also we can upgrade our talents.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
You're welcome.
Revelio.
I tell you this, I dream of making
Leviosa. Glacier.
enjoy stealing interest, do you?
So I missed the collection chest in here first time round.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Bombado. Confringo. Lumos.
Oh, it wasn't those.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Don't remember this bit.
Revelio.
Cool, that was it. I can get out of here. I will double check the map though, just in case. I did say there was only one collector bubble. Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio.
It seems we may. If it isn't the little combat gardener.
Bombarda.
You may want to.
Expelliarmus.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin.
Glacius.
You can't throw me away.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Done that one. Hippogriff then? Sure.
Revelio.
I've done this one? Yeah.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Cool. Now where to?
Revelio.
Bombada.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
What we do for us? That's mine.
Revelio. Revelio.
Skills are wasted. You come to the wrong place, child. Will's little sailor.
Confringo. Incendio. Arresto Levioso.
Survive this.
Confringo.
Well, you'll have to do better. What are you
Ain't nobody saw that. Revelio.
Nice.
Revelio.
You will pay for your deeds.
Bombada. Confringo. Confringo.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
Get off the rock. Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Noise.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Should think they found us in London.
Well, if we're talking the nipple's the real commodity, surely you agree. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole.
Levioso!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
It's me, Revelio.
What have you done?
Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Cool. Right. What else? There's a troll there. Oh, that's back into the. Okay. That one we done. Pretty sure we went there. Okay, we got that one.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
That might be a source of fault. I forgot to go do the unlock my legendaries. Let's get rid of 2 greens. We'll do this, then I'll go and
Revelio.
unlock them all. Hogwarts? Hogwarts. Hogblorblorts.
He
Christ, I
thinks
don't know
you
what's
should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
next to you.
He cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
They're what I'm wearing. Okay, Evan. I've got lots of hats. None of them. I do. Wait, I had more gloves? Oh yeah. What traits should we put on? Should we do level 3? Yeah, we can put level 3s on. Increase bombardment damage. Yeah, let's just put this on everything. I also want to know what that binding one was. Oh, Petrificus Totalis. Okay. Yeah, we need grapples. And a phoenix. Both of which I do not know how to get. Also, let's change my outfit. Change appearance. Ooh, Dragonhide Herbologist gloves. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the little troll on it! I am Officer Owl. Amazing. Spider Slayers. And this hat is just so cool. Reminds me a lot of Renala's hat from Elden Ring. I've got to go with that because of the little troll man on the front. What's his name? Jonathan? Do we go for a cape or like a robe? That is also very good. Yes, we go for this. We go fancy. This isn't changing much, really. Do the green trousers work? Let's go for the black one. Don't know about the scarf now. No scarf? No scarf. Also, are we feeling the owl mask with this outfit? Yes. Fancy Demi guys. Yes. Amazing. Look at this man. Need more spiders. Need more infamous foes. Need more trolls. Amazing. I am the poshest demiguise you have ever seen. Goodness. Right, we need to sell some stuff. I can't keep doing. Oh, I can't TP there. Surely, I think every town, every little town has a vendor. I bet there.
See if there's something you need.
Hello. No, but there's a lot of things to sell.
That's been a pleasure.
I think there's an achievement for
Please
also.
see our this world is a big price for transferring it.
Flipendo! Levioso! Flipendo!
Okay, spilled milk. Trophy. And use Flipendo 10 times to tip one cow or several. Not that you should ever do that. That's a horrible thing to do.
Revelio.
How
Was
fancy
Highwing
he is.
alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Oh yeah, Highwing's fine. Natty is a bitch. She didn't even bow to Highwing or his friend.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Gotcha.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah, like go up into the mountains
This way.
on your own. With a fancy dressed demiguise to go fight poachers.
Revelio.
Who 1000% will kill me and will kill you. So, you know.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Hello.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Well, they want me killed, so... You know, there's that.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
They're probably just suspicious of any two-foot.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
Jesus.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Okay, so there's a dug bog in here. No, my suit.
Revelio.
Is that a harness?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelt. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Yeah, lots.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
Why, hello there. I'm just a dapper demiguise. How are you? Bam.
That's the rest of the lesson you can do, is it? Glacier. Accurate. Confringo. Sombrado. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Oh yeah, shit, we can just...
Reparo.
Amazing.
Revelio.
It's a grab form. Oh, a phoenix.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
It's fine, I got disguise.
One-footed Revelio and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. This to tell us. Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last whip...
Aristoteles. Revelio.
Where did I set my traps? Is it lower or upper? One in the belly.
I heard you, Aristoteles.
Got nothing.
Revelio.
I do want to go down there now. Just to make sure there's nothing I missed up top.
Revelio. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not when I chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Kill every single one of those poachers.
She's likely wise.
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only fire for a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock's one is dragging his back! They have to think strong. You're the one we're looking for, ain't you? Afraid. Careful.
Bombarda! Confringo! You don't want to try that. Expelliarmus!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
You've had the egg?
Incendio!
This way!
Nice.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
No.
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
Ooh,
I shall
the
see you
Defender of
back at the
Dragons
castle.
trophy earned. Save a dragon. Cool.
Revelio.
Dog box here. Oh my god, I can't see fuck all. Right.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Levioso! Levioso!
Oh, is it deflected? No, it's not a hit.
Levioso! Glacius!
Learned transformation. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Ooh. What do I have to do? Click the field guide page in the underground harbour. Okay.
Revelio.
I had no idea this place was here.
Revelio. Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. So this is the underground harbour.
Where does this take me?
Revelio.
Oh, here. Hmm. Okay. Where's the other one? Library. Oh, in the library. The library.
Revelio.
Have I not opened that? Oh, I see. We can have this.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate.
Oh my god, that's
She
so.
has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Right, sorry. Natsai was just being a fucking asshole.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
A quiz sounds like
Before the
work. Now give me the goddamn book.
Snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the Golden Snidget. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, yeah.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Sure.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
Oh, I was going to put that.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
God damn it.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Runespore.
That's incorrect. The answer was a Demiguise. While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
I don't know what a Letherfold is.
The Stunning Spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus Charm. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Oh, never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
God, I fucking don't know.
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Ilvermorny.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American
doubt,
school
choose the top
was
one.
founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Sure.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
If you know the answer, put it in chat and I'll try it. See if that's right. God, I don't know. I don't know wizard. I don't know Harry Potter lore.
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Oh, Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Can I do it again?
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Whew. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Stop saying that to everyone.
Revelio.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do we? Oops. I get square and circle mixed up.
Beautifully done.
So does that butterfly now have a life? Yeah, I learned all the spells.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Wow, blew it out the door. Hell yeah. Good. Okay, quests. Sebastian? Oh, I suppose I've got to do this quest. Oh, I hate Natsai because she didn't bow to Highwing. Just expected it to carry her out.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I mean, she's right.
So frustrating.
You're a child.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oh. I'm glad me talking to you meant absolutely nothing. Fuck you. Like, what's the point of me, like, talking to her, getting her to see reason, and then she just, like... Ugh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
None too pleased. Seems he's been...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Oh, we can sell the pets while I'm here. Sell top.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toadhide.
No, I almost sold that.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
Right, next quest. Sebastian. Sébastien. Sébastien. Just checking my messages quick. Okay.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I was so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. That was meant for me. Kill spells glance off of me.
How about that one, bitch?
Revelio.
One less
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bombarder. Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I don't know if I've been up here before.
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, I have actually.
Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of
Great. Great. I love spiders. Not.
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio. Confringo.
No. Dead. Oh my god. I should have waited.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Let's help you with that.
Who do you think you I hate that!
Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Wow. No need to be racist, Sebastian. Jesus. Extreme danger.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Leviosa. Revelio.
While that's burning, we'll go up here. Get this box. Here.
Revelio.
What's a cool paint? It's underneath. Okay. Well, I can't get that yet, so we'll have to go up here.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ready for another jump.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
We can do that. Wow.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio.
Flip it back into them.
Perhaps we can mend them.
Done it. Yeah! Oh, where's that other fish?
Revelio.
I can't flip this way. Do you get out as well? I think so.
Confringo. Reparo.
Oh god. It's fucking those matriarchs.
Revelio.
Ew. Ugh.
Confringo. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
Revelio. Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
That they have.
Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Reparo. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio!
Hello?
Accio!
Wait a moment.
Accio!
Why, it's a grapple, you are. Afraid to fight? Who's there?
Can I bring him up here before the fight starts? Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Let's go.
How nice of you.
We're not finished yet. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
That's the best one. I love that one so much.
Expelliarmus. Arresto Electric. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo.
Oh, nice.
Expelliarmus.
We certainly cleared the room.
Still not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Revelio. Confringo.
We can have a look around. Wasn't expecting that.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, there's some stuff up there.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I don't know if that chest is unlocked or not. Fine, let's go down here. So I don't think there's a way up.
We should clear out these spider webs. They always seem to be...
Confringo.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Revelio.
something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft. Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Like this.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Excuse me?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I do know when to stop. I'll shoot you. I'm gonna spin round in circles like no one. Amazing. Christ. Imperio. Oh.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
What's this?
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone there.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest...
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. What was there?
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock. Brilliant.
Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that are often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume hearing sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Hmm.
What did you find?
Revelio.
I'll tell you in a sec.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo!
Lumos. Confringo. Confringo. Lumos.
Confringo!
Rickety bone bridge complete. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh yeah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Done it.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Sure, I'll own it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Revelio!
There's one skull's like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, chill.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
That one.
This looks different than what we faced before. We're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nice and good.
Okay, so cool.
Revelio.
That's where we have to go. So let's check down here. Okay, we can't. Okay.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
You did very well.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Hey, Ominous.
Ominous? Ominous? The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
what happened back there.
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Over here!
All of Randolph's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
I have never used dark magic.
Why, Sebastian?
How dare you accuse me of using dark magic? Poached the egg.
What are you up to now?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
True.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio.
That's probably why she's looking around everywhere.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays
Arrest them, Revelio.
I wonder how many...
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Fantastic.
It's an awful lot of bridges. Oh, also, I need to go. So let's just find this quick.
How good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. Hebrideans love sheep.
What's your step? How lucky for us. Revelio. All just raring for a fight.
Okay, gear slots are full. I'm going to save and then come off. after I've picked up this item. Cool. Right, I shall catch you all shortly. Take care.